It is difficult for the president. He's trying to convince folks across the country that this is a good time to try to get the nation back to work, while at the same time he's dealing with coronavirus inside his own West Wing.
In the Rose Garden today, there were masks everywhere you looked, from the reporters in the audience, to the cabinet members, to the staff behind the scenes. The only person not wearing a mask was the president.
And everybody has a mask on. We've had just about everybody I've seen today has worn a mask.
The reason for the sudden interest in face coverings? 2 positive cases in the West Wing have forced 3 of the administration's top health officials, CDC Director Dr. Robert Redfield, FDA Director Dr. Stephen Hahn, and leading infectious disease expert Dr. Anthony Fauci, to quarantine. Senior aides to restrict their movements, and extra scrutiny applied to any staffers dealing with the president and vice president. President Trump minimized the disruption.
It can happen. It's the hidden enemy.
The vice president, who was exposed last week and should be in quarantine according to CDC guidelines, was at the White House today. The vice president's press secretary, Katie Miller, remains in quarantine after testing positive last week. She was not wearing a mask in several White House meetings, possibly exposing West Wing staff, many of whom are still reporting to work.
It is scary to go to work.
While masks were in plain sight at the White House, it was a much different story in Castle Rock, Colorado yesterday. No social distancing either in this restaurant on Mother's Day, even though a state rule bans dining inside any restaurant. Today, local health officials made a statement of their own, ordering the restaurant to close immediately and remain closed. Late this afternoon, another large crowd defying the order. And there's this image of a packed United Airlines flight from New Jersey to California. This weekend, a doctor on board said the airline had promised not to use middle seats. Passengers were shocked and scared. Tonight, in a response, United says it never made those assurances, but it is planning on changing its social distancing policies.
It's images like these that may be concerning Dr. Anthony Fauci. We will certainly get a lot more information when he testifies in front of the Senate tomorrow.